All vulnerabilities published by the NVD are available via their Vulnerabilities API. The API publishes all of the data that can be seen on the NVD's vulnerability website. In fact, the website is built on top of this API. Whilst the NVD team are providing us with a brilliant resource to track new vulnerabilities and their impact, downloading the data from their API requires some level of custom parsing to get it into your downstream software tools. A lot of software built for threat intelligence analysts, including DOSEC software, has standardized on STIX 2.1, which contains an object to represent vulnerabilities. To make it simple for anyone to get the latest CVE data into their threat intelligence software, the team here at DOSEC have built a small utility script that turns NVD CVE records into STIX objects. It is called cve2stix. Let me show you how cve2stix maps CVE records into STIX objects. Vulnerability objects is created to represent all contextual data found in the CVE, including their description and references. Indicator objects are created to track what product combinations are affected by the vulnerability. When a vulnerability is reported as a known exploited vulnerability by CISA, a report object will also be generated by cve2stix to represent this information. You can also see how all the objects created by cve2stix are linked together using STIX relationship objects. cve2stix will also output a STIX 2.1 bundle containing all the converted CVEs as STIX objects. Here is one covering all CVEs added or updated by the NVD in June 2024. You can see that for CVE 2024-26049, an indicator object is created, with a pattern defining the products listed as CPEs that are vulnerable, including the combination of products where applicable. For example, if the software is only vulnerable if it's running on a specific OS. If we search through the bundle, we can find a relationship object which joins the indicator and the vulnerability object shown here. To make it easy for anyone to get access to the current versions of these objects, DOSEC store the latest CVE STIX records in CTI Butler. Here, I'm searching for CVE 2024-26049 that I showed earlier. And I can also look for all the objects that are linked to this vulnerability in the graph. This is where having the vulnerabilities in STIX becomes really useful, because you can traverse through your research and connect new bits of research together. Here we can see the indicator object I showed you earlier linked to this CVE. And because CTI Butler stores all the information the NVD has published inside the STIX object, we can also search and filter on many other keys. For example, count all the vulnerabilities released in June 2024. Or show a complete timeline of when CVEs are being published. I can also search for CVEs that affect only certain types of software. Or all CVEs with an exploitability score greater than a certain amount. I'll put a link to cve2stix and CTI Butler in the description of this video.